Hello, everybody. This is Tommy T. I am coming to you from T-ster Talk, and today I would really like to talk about marriage at a later date. Now, a lot of women feel like it's sometimes they get a certain age and they've never been married. They wrestle with this idea of thinking that it may never happen to them. I mean, after all, it's been all these years. So I'm going to concentrate on talking about the women who are generally 45 and older. Ladies, it's not over. It is not over by any stretch of the imagination. As long as you got a heavenly Father, it's always time. It's sometimes we as humans want things when we want them, and if they don't come, then it's just sometimes we give up. But I will tell you that so many people still believe in the fairy tale wedding things. They believe that it's going to happen. They believe they're going to have this white dress. They feel like, all the things that they've been missing out is just this one centerpiece. And I will tell you that despite what a lot of people say, that, okay, you get to a certain age, life can be complicated. Men are not going to want you. There's complicated about guys saying they want younger women because they can have babies and be more fertile with those younger girls. They're more tolerable. As you get older, a lot of women are damaged. So a lot of men feel like, okay, let me move to this particular girl based on this particular, especially if you had kids, you've been married, you've been in an abusive relationship, mentally abused, stuff like that factors in. But I'm here to tell you that despite all that, your prayers can still be answered. Okay? Now, I usually tell a lot of people that it's basically on you. Now, what have you been doing? You are the common denominator. You're the one who controls everything. Now, if you look back at your life and see that things didn't go right, we'll start adding up the things and find out what went wrong. Because sometimes it's not just the person that you think that you've been dating, or, oh, I attract this type of man, or I attract this type of person. Sometimes the person that is really the issue is yourself. Did you do any deep cleansing and healing? Did you take time to go to therapy? Did you try to find out from a close friend how things are operating to how that person sees you versus yourself? Because sometimes we're in our own world and we think that things are set up the way we want them to be, and sometimes we just don't see what we're doing. We can be the problem of our own demise. So I want you to kind of look in the mirror, ask yourself, am I doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing as a human being? What can I be doing better to make myself more attractive to somebody, not outside, but inside? The work has to be done internally. A lot of women are beautiful. A lot of them are gorgeous. A lot of them have a similar story to a lot of people. But the common denominator is, how are you being perceived by the opposite sex? Are you taking time to look at yourself and evaluating that? Because that's half the battle. Now, there's a lot of people out here. Yes, there's a lot of men out here who aren't that good. They need help doing this, and maybe that can be some part of it. But a lot of times, because men do control the relationships, they look for things in a woman that they probably can't find anywhere else. You have to stand out. And sometimes we're holding back our own blessings. Now, that doesn't put the fault on you about everything, but ask yourself, okay, if you've never been proposed to, or you have been married and you're seeking to get remarried again, and you think that you don't have anything to offer, well, I think you always have things to offer. We all do. Now, age can be a factor in a lot of situations. I'm not saying that, but that doesn't mean that it's over. It just means that when you look back on your life, you have to reflect and say, okay, here's the things I did wrong. Because we all know, when we always say this main thing is, oh, the things I know now, if I could go back and change X, Y, and Z, well, these are the things that you need to be doing now. While you find yourself by yourself, find a different path of what you've been doing. Pray on it. Don't sit there and beat yourself up about it. Okay? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen in God's time, not our time. It's His will that will be done. And He doesn't want to see you not happy. This is His idea, by the way. This is God's way of saying, I want you to be together in this capacity. So my segment today is about women who think that it's over and it's not. Stop beating yourself up. Please give yourself some time to heal if you've just been in a relationship, so you can present a different case to another man. And then that person can see you for what you are and not for anybody else who's doing anything. And then you can look at yourself and be proud of what the things you've done. And then you can look back and say, okay, now I'm ready. After you've done everything that you need to do, then you can ask yourself, okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to allow myself to know positively that I am going to be happy, that I'm going to find a person that's going to be there for me and be the right person for me. Anybody can pick up anybody and say, oh, I was married and all this. But at this point of your life, and when you're 45 and older, you have been there and done that. You want to go find the right person that's going to take you to the finish line. And it's as simple as being positive and having a good mindset and a good spirit. My sister always told me, when you think positive, positive things will come. So this is my viewpoint for the ladies out here who feel like nothing's going to ever happen, okay? But it will. But it's all about you. You still control the narrative. And you have a story to tell, so don't you ever give up. You keep plugging away. Get the therapy that you need. Get the space that you need. Work on you and watch things happen for you, okay? Again, this is Tommy Thomas for T-ster Talk. I just was trying to be an inspiration for you today. Please don't give up on that, ladies. Your age means absolutely nothing. Your beauty within and outside will get you where you need to be. Have faith, trust God, and let Him be your way, and everything will fall into place. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.